What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show. What's up? How's it going, Bitcoin? Bitcoin Beacon in the house. Yeah, exactly. As soon as we get all-time high, Coinbase will go. We can't make any sales or transfers. The web GUI will crash. Right? Of course it will. Of course it will. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show. Welcome to the Bitcoin all-time high waiting room. We're going to run through our regularly scheduled segments and, of course, have conversations along the way regarding this pump. Will we get to a new all-time high today? Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna actually start a poll. Start a poll. New all-time high in. New all-time high. All right, new all-time high during this episode? Question mark. All right, it's in the chat. It's in the poll is up. I don't know. It's been going up steadily all morning. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. All right, well, that's happening. Let's jump into the first segment of the show. The Bitcoin strength. Today, the price of Bitcoin is right now $122,916.36. We are on our way to a new all-time high. Will we get an all-time high during the stream? Who knows? Today, you can buy 813 Satoshis for a single penny. Sorry, for a single dollar. That's not a lot, actually. Are we going to see sub 700 Satoshis for $1 soon? I think so. The price keeps going the way it's going. All right. Yeah, so 813 Satoshis for a single dollar. Why is that important? Because it tells you that you don't have to buy a Bitcoin at $122,000. You don't need $122,000 to get started. You don't save up to buy Bitcoin. You save in Bitcoin, you dummy. It's funny. Let's say you're walking down the street today, minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day that penny will buy you 8 Satoshis. 8.14 Satoshis. That's not a lot. But still, you can see that Satoshis are available, right? You're not priced out of buying Satoshis. You can still be a Bitcoin Satoshi millionaire. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, we're getting a little bit of a mini pullback here before it punches through $123,244 Bitcoin, which will put us into a new all-time high. We are, if you count this pullback here, we're about 0.35%, less than a percentage point away from an all-time high. Will we see an all-time high today here on the show during the next hour? Stay tuned and find out, because it's going to go crazy. All right. That is the Bitcoin strength. Jeez, it's crazy, huh? I don't know, guys. I know it's pretty awesome to see the growth of the show. I mean, the growth of the stack that we've gotten because of the show. It's pretty cool to see that. Okay, I already looked. I couldn't resist. I already looked to see what our percentage gains are for the year, and man, we're in really good territory right now. It's just amazing to think that here on the show the Stack Bitcoin Show is only about a little over 2 years into its Bitcoin journey or Bitcoin story, right? So if you started with me when we started here May 22nd, 2023, and you've been stacking the same as I've been stacking, you're doing pretty good, right? If you've been stacking harder than I've been stacking here on the show, then you're doing awesome, right? Even if you've been stacking half of what I've been stacking, you're still doing pretty good, you know? Like you're still, your savings have doubled at least, and on our way to tripling, maybe, right? That's crazy. That's crazy to think, right? It's crazy to think that, and to actually see it, to see the numbers, and to be able to say, you know what, this is where we started, and this is where we're at. It's wild. It's wild. Okay, so let's jump into a little segment we like to call "Why We Stack" for the noobs, for the beginners, for the no coiners. Why we stack? Why do we save in Bitcoin? This is a segment dedicated to the beginners, dedicated to the people that are considering buying Bitcoin, but are still on the fence. They don't understand why. Why we stack. Here it is. Open wide. Your orange pill is coming in. This is the orange pill portion of the show. Why do we save in Bitcoin? It is simple. Because especially now with all the crazy stuff that Trump is doing, all the tariffs, all the shenanigans he's pulling. I wouldn't even call it shenanigans. I'm just going to call it all the crimes he's committing, all of the illegal orders he's issuing, all of the soon to be, like, he's even going to go in and mess around with the employment numbers, right? Like fudge them even further. So it's going to cause so much chaos that all of that is why you need to be saving in Bitcoin. Like the amount of shenanigans that are happening, and they're all going to cause you to lose purchasing power if you're saving $1, right? And so it's a simple, right? If you think the economy is doing better because of the tariffs, you're wrong. You need to get out of that dollar, because that dollar is losing purchasing power fast, losing status in the world, and it's going to crater if we continue Trump's policies, and it's not good for anyone that's in the dollar, right? So get your savings into Bitcoin, shield yourself from the oncoming onslaught of inflation, right? And Godspeed, because you're gonna need it, right? With here we are at $123,000 Bitcoin. We are less than 1% away from a new all-time high, right? This is why we save in Bitcoin, right? Because if you had been saving in dollar, you wouldn't be up. What is it? 120% over the past couple of years. You'd be down. Your purchasing power would be down. And so, to keep it short and sweet, for somebody that's new to the show, why do we save in Bitcoin? Because saving in Bitcoin is like traveling back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you hold a Bitcoin that represents those hours. That is why we stack. That's it. That's why we stack. With the fade track like that. I'm like a DJ over here. Hard Hodl in the house. A lot of applause for Hard Hodl and for Bitcoin Beacon. Mr. Beacon in the house. Yeah, we're just hanging out, waiting for the new all-time high, waiting to see if we see a new price discovery. So we're going to make this episode a little bit longer, because we're going to be chilling and trying to figure out what's going to happen here in the next hour. If it pumps, that'd be great. Catch a new all-time high live during the show. It'll be awesome. Don't worry, we got stuff to do. We got stuff to look at, but I'm just gonna stop intermittently to look at the chart and see what it's doing. Might be a way for me to put it up. There might be a way for me to put it up on here. Let's see. Put it up here. Maybe. That's okay. We're not have to put up the chart. All-time high at some exchange. Oh, nice. All-time high at some exchange already. Yeah, it makes sense. Where are we seeing an all-time high already? Oops. We ain't trying to leave yet. We ain't trying to leave. Gotta put this track on. All-time high, that's right. Slow and steady. DCA to BTC. That's what we've been doing. And, all right, since we're kind of like in the middle of the show, I figured out how to allow my romdraws.com website, where I draw caricatures of people for money. I figured out how to give the option to pay in Bitcoin. Okay, that's pretty cool, huh? Let me show you. See if it works. I just got it set up. There we go. Here's my regular. I added this pay in Bitcoin option, right? So if you click pay in Bitcoin, it takes to this page where it explains how it works, right? And you go through the same ordering process where you pick something you want to order, and you say you want a caricature with like 2 people in it. You say add to cart. You go here, or you say add to cart, and then you go to your view cart here. You check out. Hang on a second, guys. Make sure I don't put up any information I shouldn't be putting up. Okay. All right, there it is. And then you basically go down here. You say proceed to checkout, and it'll give you the option to pay in Bitcoin. Let's see. Just make sure I don't have my address on here. Ooh, I did have my address on here. Anyway, I don't want to show you my address, but once you put in your address and stuff, you can, instead of going from pay to pay in PayPal, you go to Bitcoin payment, and then it shows you right there what it costs you. It's going to be 8,000 satoshis per face. So if you want a picture of you and your dog, that's 16,000 satoshis. One for you, 8,000 satoshis for you, and 8,000 satoshis for your dog. And I'll draw you on a 5x7 sheet of paper that's like cardstock. I'll draw you a caricature of you and your dog, or you and your significant other, or whatever, you and your 2 other friends, your girlfriend and your wife. I'll draw you, your girlfriend, and your wife, and your girlfriend's kid. And then that'll be 8,000 satoshis per person. And then you send payment via Lightning, and a couple of photos, of reference photos, so I can know what your faces actually look like. And then I'll draw you. I cracked myself up, guys. I know. Let me empty my cart. But yeah, that's what's going on over here at the romdraws.com website. Okay, now offering, of course, Bitcoin payment for your caricature. Okay, all right. Back to the regularly scheduled program. 1 million sats in the house. What up? Round of applause from the live studio audience for 1 million sats. That's a lot of sats. Okay, now that since 1 million sats is in here, let's push on with the episode and get into what we like to call here on the show our stack recap, because we don't only talk about stacking Bitcoin here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. We actually do it every weekday. We stack Bitcoin here on the show, minimum $20. And here is our proof of stack, our proof of reserve. We've been stacking Bitcoin here since May 22nd, 2023, live every weekday. We started with $5, then moved on to $10, and now we're doing $20 a day, a weekday, on our way to hopefully getting to 1 Bitcoin. I know, I'm not going to get to 1 Bitcoin with $20 a day, but that's just the beginning. We do other things on the show to generate extra revenue so that we can get to 1 Bitcoin, because we want to be the first episode, the first show. We want to be the first show to document the process of getting from 0 BTC all the way to 1 BTC via mostly our live DCA process, right? So if you watch every single episode of the show, 471 episodes, you can basically see the journey of getting from 0 BTC, our first $5 buy on May 22nd, 2023, pizza day, all the way down to today. when we buy another $20 stack. And we keep going. That's what we do. Okay. All right. Anyway, we track each year separately so the beginners don't get discouraged. And when they see our phenomenal stack, so far in 2025, we've saved $4,800 into Bitcoin and accumulated 0.0503193 Bitcoin. That Bitcoin today is worth $6,175.10 for a gain of 28.65% just this year. Just in 8 months and 13 days, our savings have grown 28% by only holding Bitcoin. That's it. That's all we had to do. That's all we had to do. Okay. In 2024, we did the same thing last year. We saved $7,245.42 here on the show and accumulated 0.122422217 BTC. If we were to go and try to buy the same amount of BTC today at today's price with today's weaker dollars, it would cost us 104% more of today's weaker dollars to buy the same amount of Bitcoin. That is showing you exactly how the dollar is losing purchasing power against Bitcoin and why you should be saving in Bitcoin. All right. All right. And finally, ooh, it's a little crazy track right there. Let's go this one. Now, for our strategic Bitcoin reserve for the show, we call it that because we're trying to be fancy. We're trying to be in vogue. The full strategic Bitcoin reserve for the show so far. Since May 22nd, 2023, we've saved, through our DCA process here during our live stream, $15,629 of my money. No sponsors, no nothing, just money out of my paycheck. And happy to do it because it's showing that saving in Bitcoin works. And hopefully it motivates you to get off the couch and do a little Bitcoin research and get started with your stack today. Okay. So anyway, since we started the show, we're up 119%, about 120%. Call it what it is. 120%. We purchased $15,629 worth of Bitcoin along the way to accumulate 0.28 BTC, a little bit over a quarter of a Bitcoin. Today, that quarter of a Bitcoin is worth about $34,000, which is pretty amazing, right? We've more than doubled our savings, and all we had to do was buy the Bitcoin, take custody of the Bitcoin, and sit on our hands. We didn't have to do anything extra. We didn't have to go and become real estate developers. We didn't have to go and become surgeons, PhDs, doctors, or investment fund managers, stockbrokers, any of that stuff. All we had to do was take some of the value that we were already generating through our normal job, save it into Bitcoin, and let Bitcoin do its thing, right? Of course, we don't leave it on the exchange. We take that custody, right? We take custody. We buy the Bitcoin, we take custody, and continue to live our lives and repeat. Buy more, take custody. Buy more, take custody. Okay. And along the way, we figured out other ways for me to generate additional revenue and track it here on the show. We've done the reclaimed BTC option, right? What is a reclaimed BTC? Well, let me show you. So here's reclaimed BTC. Things that were in my garage, taking up space in my kitchen cabinets, wherever, taking up space in my life, living in my space rent-free. I evicted them and converted those things into economic energy, which I then turned into Bitcoin energy, right? So, like I said here, I sold this sewing machine back on July? Yeah, back in July 1st, 2024, like a little bit over a year ago. I sold that sewing machine for $80 when Bitcoin was at $54,000. I immediately bought Bitcoin with that cash. And now it's as if I went back in time and sold that same sewing machine for $181 instead of $80. And the person I sold it to had no choice but to take my sewing machine. They already committed to buying it. They already bought it. But since I took that value and converted it to Bitcoin, now I have a time traveling machine. That's right. I time travel back to that date, July 1st, 2024. Every time the Bitcoin price goes up, and it's as if I sold that sewing machine for slightly more and the person cannot say no. Pretty cool, huh? That's how it works. That's how it works with everything. I sold my KitchenAid to this guy who was trying to get it for his wife. I sold it to him September 2nd, 2024 for $250 when Bitcoin was at $58,705. He took that KitchenAid. He took it home to his wife. And then I got in my time machine today and I went back and I said, hey, I know I promised to meet you here and I was going to give you the KitchenAid for $250, but I changed my mind. Now I want you to give me $518 instead. And guess what? It already happened, so he has no choice but to pay me $518 for that same KitchenAid that he agreed to pay $250 for. See, I know, I'm being silly, but this is the way you gotta think of these things sometimes, right? That $250, I could have just like blown it on something. This day and age, maybe $250 would be like 2 meals with my family, right? Because we're like my family of 4, right? Go out to eat twice and that's it. There goes $250. Okay. Well, instead I bought Bitcoin with it, and now it's worth $517 today, right? So it's just another little example of how you can find ways to stack harder. Okay. All right. What else is on this list? Donations from the streams. Donations from the stream. You too could be immortalized in these live streams and be part of the Stack Bitcoin Show journey to one whole Bitcoin, and be remembered forever in our spreadsheet. Dun dun dun. All the donations that we've received on the show are tracked on our Dono page, and if you send a message with your donation, your message gets added to the spreadsheet. It's like, the more I think about this, the more it sounds like a inscription. It's like a poor man's inscription. By the way, I am against inscriptions, ETFs, and NFTs, and all that wizardry stuff. Okay. Anyway, keep stacking. But so just to show you that any little bit counts, right? We've received about $33 in donations, and that's turned into $42.24, which is amazing, right? We're counting that also towards our target of getting to 1 Bitcoin. We have the 100-day Bitcoin savings challenge that we've done once all the way through, and we're about 20 days out from our second time all the way through. And yeah, we're just adding to the stack, slow and steady. This is 21 Moto project, 21moto.com. It's where I ride for every mile I ride on my Grom instead of driving my truck, I save 21 cents per mile. Okay. And that goes into Bitcoin, and that counts as part of this stack because it's part of it's part of growing the network. It's part of growing the audience and getting more people into this channel. Okay. Let's see. And then my side hustle, just like other side hustle things that I do, like for example, the caricature stuff that I'm doing now, it goes in there. Sometimes I do MC events. MC Roman in the house, not like a DJ MC, just like I just talk. If you I run a party, I can run a mean party, I can run some games too. Anyway, all that revenue gets put into the side hustles portion, because again, it's just trying to show the journey of trying to get to 1 Bitcoin, the hustle, what it takes. And yeah, it's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy, right? If it were easy, everybody would have 1 Bitcoin. Anyway, it's not like there's enough Bitcoin, but anyway, you know what I mean. Okay, so that's it. That's a Stack Recap Extended Edition. Now, we haven't done this in a while, so I want to do this one. Okay, the BTC per goods per BTC index. Okay, man, rent's looking cheap. Rent is looking cheap if you've been saving in Bitcoin since January 1st, 2023. Dang, dude. Is that right? Yeah, that's pretty good. 86% off of rent. 86% cheaper life if you have been saving since 2023, right? January 1st, 2023. Let's see, what is this? 15,000, not 15 million. 2 or 3 divided by 206. Yeah. 7 months. It's covering. So your one stack of $2,500 on January 1st, 2023 is covering your rent for about 7 months. Or if it's your mortgage payment, you're covering it with 1 month worth of savings. You're covering 7 months of mortgage. So with 2 continuous months of savings, you're covering more than a year's worth of mortgage, right? Whereas if you're saving in dollars, it's costing you more and more because of inflation, right? So it's pretty cool. My burrito index is like is at 77% off. Real quick, October 3rd, 2023, I started tracking the cost of my burrito in terms of Bitcoin. $13.70 in terms of dollar. 49,603 Satoshis for that burrito, right? Today, that burrito still costs $13.70, but it only costs me 11,160 Satoshis. So for the cost of one burrito, I can now get close to 5 burritos. Pretty close to 5 burritos. We'll just say 4 to be fair. Okay, 4.5 burritos if they sell them in halves. 4.5 burritos. I'll say 4 burritos and a drink. 4 burritos and a drink for the cost of one burrito back on October 3rd, 2023. So yeah, the burrito index, the price index, all that we started tracking in 2023 because that's when we started the show. But if you've been in Bitcoin longer than that, then the cost of life for you has dropped even faster, has dropped even more since then, right? Again, the show, we are only about 2 years in, right? We haven't even made it through a whole cycle yet on the show. We are 2 years and a couple of months in. We'll be at our first full cycle as we're coming out of the next bear market. I think will be the full cycle for me, or for the show. I've been in Bitcoin since 2021, I think 2021 or so. Yeah, but yeah, slow and steady. Just keep going, right? All right, that is was that the stack recap? Did I even put it? Did I even? Yeah, I did. I did announce it. Stack recap. Cool. All right, that is the stack recap. Let's jump back into the spreadsheet real quick just to show where we're at for 2025 again. Yeah, we're well above our average buy price. So today we're gonna buy $20 worth of Bitcoin right now at $122,000 Bitcoin, waiting for the next all-time high. As soon as we buy, it's gonna pump, and then everything will be perfect. So here we go. Let's jump into this section here. Now that we know how much Bitcoin we're gonna buy, there's only one thing left to do. Time to stack some Bitcoin. Let's go. Okay, open up the Strike app here. Strike app. There it is. Strike. Hit the buy button. Hit $20. Okay. Hit next. Change my funding option. Cut the music. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Hitting confirm. Buying $20 worth of Bitcoin right now on the Stack Bitcoin show. August 13th, 2025. There it is. Another stack added to the show. And just like that, we stack, we document, and we chill. Stacking hard. Not hardly stacking. Stacking hard. Today, let's put the buy-in for yesterday too. Today is 8/13/25. Sorry, I was out last night. Out yesterday, guys. I had some stuff that came up. I couldn't not do it. Okay, so the price of Bitcoin we deserve today is $123,006.27 Bitcoin. We bought $20 worth, and that got us 0.00016113. Dang. We're getting close to sub 16,000 Satoshis for $20. That's insane. Yesterday, even though I couldn't make the live stream, I still stacked. I stacked $20. And let's see what the stats are on that one. Yesterday, boom. Okay, the price of Bitcoin we deserved yesterday was $119,383.21 Bitcoin. We bought $20 worth. And and that got us 0.000166602 Bitcoin. Yeah, that's already up 37 cents. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so let's copy this data here. Bam. And then we're going to move this data over to our spreadsheet for our strategic Bitcoin reserve. Let's see. There it is. Bam. The price of Bitcoin we deserve. Okay, and now the spreadsheet is up to date. And where are we now? Where are we? We are at 0.41254446 BTC for the whole show. Dang, this number doesn't seem to be moving. We're $10,728 away from half a Bitcoin. $10,000 seems like so much. Oh my god, we're so far away. Oh my god, not to mention how far away we are from getting to one whole Bitcoin. Okay, but that said, let's not be discouraged, because as you can see, we've changed the 100th digit from a 0 to a 1. 0.041254446. We're making progress. Hey, slow and steady, but progress is being made. Okay, the only number go up that should matter is your total BTC in your wallet, in your custody. Okay, that's what we do. That's what we do. All right, it's 2:32 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's trying. Bitcoin's trying. Do we still? Let me end the. That's right. 1 BTC equals 1 BTC forever. That's right. So it's a 50-50 toss up, right? 400 votes. 50% say yes, 50% say no. Will we see an all-time high during the show? I don't know. We are. We're so close. We're so close. All right, we're gonna give Bitcoin some time to rally while we party. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could figure out how to add that to the stream somehow. The chart. How to add the chart to the screen. Let's see. I'm trying to add a chart up here. See if I could. BTC. The last time I opened up this chart, I looked at it in the $47,000 Bitcoin. That's how long I haven't used that chart. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Bitcoin. Let's remove all this other stuff here. Remove that. Remove that. Okay, just like that. All right, let's see if we can add this to the screen. That's right, there is no second best. Let's add this to the screen somewhere. Let's go with this one. Screen. Oh, it works. Make it big. Oh yeah, technical analysis. Right here live. We're gonna do some mock technical analysis, guys, to see if we can attract some traders in here and teach them the ways that trading is for suckers. Hold on, I'm blocking the count, blocking the price. Hang on. Down here like a real trader. There it is. Adjust my camera too. Oop. Hello. All right. So as you can see, the price of Bitcoin is right here on the screen, and Let's draw some lines so when they see the splash screen, they think that we're doing TA. Okay, I'm gonna draw some lines. Give me a second. Draw some lines here. First we gotta mark the all-time high. Let's see. Where is the all-time high from before? Wait, do we already beat it? Oh, never mind, it's right there. Ah, we're so close. An hour. Yeah, an hour chart. Boom. Let's mark out the all-time high right here. Wait, did we just break all-time high? Oh no, that's just the... What? I think we just broke all-time high in this chart, right? All-time high of... Yeah, I guess, huh? On Coinbase? What? Is that right? It just happened. I didn't realize it happened. What's going on? Did we just break all-time high? We did, didn't we? We just broke all-time high, bros. No, I thought the all-time high was like 23 something. Yeah. What chart is this over here? Interesting. Did we just break all-time high? I think we did. I think we did. What do I have it over here as? I have it over here as 123,000. Huh. Yeah, let me check something, boys. Let me check something real quick. Let's see here, here. What? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was looking at the wrong peak. My bad. My bad. My bad. There we go. Or let's bring it back. There it is. Yeah, good to see you, Beacon. I know if you gotta take off, no worries, dude. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. All right, it's up here. It's up here. So let's mark it. Let's mark the all-time high, previous all-time high, right there. Boom. And we're gonna make this line. We'll make this line orange. Oh, that's text. Make that line orange. We'll say. All right, Bitcoin all-time high. That's where it is. That's the mark. Now we do some technical analysis, guys. Technical analysis. Here we go. Ready? Let's see. We'll look at the 15-minute chart and see how far away we are from the. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Draw some stuff here, like some lines. Here, I'll draw some lines from here. From here to. No, let's draw a different line from here. Let's draw from here to make it look more enticing. There we go, like that. Right. The path to let's see, make it look even more enticing. There we go. The path to the new all-time high. Okay, this is a support structure right here. Okay, and then we'll do like some squares. Let's do some squares too. Make it more exciting. Okay. Why not? Let's add some of these things too. Let's add like the VWAP. Let's add. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Dang, now we're looking like a real trader. Dang, look at that. It looks all crazy. Oops. Don't need that one. Okay, now that we have that. Okay. So those are the support structures everywhere. Okay, so come on, Bitcoin, let's go. Gotta get to the all-time high. I just realized I had a logo on my face the whole time. No worries. Thanks for letting me know. All right, we're here. And we are how much percent away? We are 0.4% away from a new all-time high. That is a status. That's the current status. Make this a fat line here. Bam. That's all-time high right there. Boom. Okay. So far, so good. We have support and structure and stuff. Okay. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute chart. Oh yeah. It's definitely gonna go. Oh, actually no, it broke support here. The 5 minute chart was looking good though. All right. There it is. We're waiting for Bitcoin to break all-time high. And let's see if it happens today. If it happens during the show. What do you guys think? Is it going to happen? Are we going to break $123,226.90 Bitcoin? If we do, that'll be a new all-time high for the show. Actually, new all-time high for everything. Right? While that's cooking in the background, let's jump over to our days in profit chart. Where is that? Days in profit. There's some profitable days. Thanks to Carlos referring me to this one. There it is. Browser profitable days. So far, percentage profitable days holding Bitcoin is 100%. That's awesome. That's awesome. If you got into Bitcoin at any time in the last, at any time, except if you bought at $123,041.73, you're probably in the minus. But otherwise, anybody else that bought Bitcoin at any other time is in profits, right? It's pretty crazy to see. It's crazy. There it is. It's moving. It's moving. All right, let's see if Bitcoin is able to bounce off of this support. See if Bitcoin is able to bounce off of the support structure right here. I need to draw more on the screen, I think. Okay, so here. We need a square right there. Support square. I would make a square. Image. Tweet? I can make a square. I'm gonna make a square. That's a dot. Square. Square. I gotta make a square. Arrow. Oh, here we go. Oh, rectangle. Aha. Rectangle. Here we go. Making a rectangle here to show the support structure. Let's see. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Let's put an arrow in there. Or let's draw on there. Oh, is that where that was? Oh, it's in the brush. Okay, cool. All right. Let's draw some. Oh, it's bouncing back. Let's zoom in. It's the 1 minute chart. The 1 minute chart's more exciting. See, we're encountering a little bit of support here. The arrow's a terrible looking arrow. Oh my gosh. All right, we got some support structure here happening. All right, that was a nice little dip, right? To trick people that are trading. See, the people that shorted it right there thought we're gonna win, but they just came back and ripped. Right now he's taking all their loot. You see, like if you bought Bitcoin here, put an arrow right there, dude. Where's it? Arrow. Arrows are fun. If you bought Bitcoin here and you put a stop loss here, right? You would have been stopped out right away. And then if it keeps going up, you'd have been out of your trade, and you would have lost some money, right? And then for the people that thought they were smart and say, you know what, I'm gonna put in a trade. I'm gonna go short right here. When that red arrow started hitting, and then they brought it back up. It hit their stop. See, so trading is a scam. All right, let's see if we're able to recover. We are now 0.53% away from a new all-time high. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Five 0.53%, 0.5% away from a new all-time high. Will we bounce off of this support here, or will we go through it and not make the new all-time high today? I don't know. We still have some room to go based on our arbitrarily drawn line of support here that we just drew for no reason. It looks like we saw support here. Let's make it more interesting. Let's make it a thicker line so it seems more important. And we'll make it, what color? Let's make it green. No, let's make it green. So it looks all like yeah. All right. This is welcome. If you're just tuning in, you're watching non-technical analysis. Bitcoin non-technical analysis. It's a new segment we're adding to the end of the show here, where I make up lines and draw charts that are super Bitcoin bullish. Okay, so feel free to tune in. What you should be doing instead of trading Bitcoin is just buying Bitcoin, taking custody, and holding it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. No trading Bitcoin is not a good approach. All right, here we go. We're at an important point in the chart. We are getting into the cloud of support, and let's see if we can bounce off of that support and skyrocket into a new all-time high. Okay, so this is want to see this here. We want to see this. Oh, what? I need a multi-arrow. What is this? What's a single arrow thing? I need a multi-arrow. Let's see, right here. Where is it? I think it's this one. No? I'm live action trying to figure out how to do these oh, this one, multipath. Here we go. Let's make it a fat green line too. So we're trying to figure out, this is so far what's happened. We went up, we came down, hit support, bounced back up, went down hard, came back up, down again, came back up, down pretty hard actually right there. And then this is the predicted move right here, is this one. Boom. Oops. Escape. There it is. That's a projected move based on absolutely no knowledge at all of technical analysis, but it's fun. Let's change the color of this one to make it more alluring. Boom. Actually, start over. Let's start over. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Well, in the 15-minute chart, it's even more clear that I don't know what I'm doing, which is great. But here it is. It pumped, came back to find support. If we go down here into these vector candles, we're gonna go all the way back down to here, right? If we can hold up here above 122,000, then it's going up forever. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, it's going up forever. Laura. So there you have it. A few different support structures showing clearly and accurately exactly how Bitcoin is going to move. And you should totally base your financial decisions off of this chart, because I totally made it up. Okay. And that is exactly what you're doing. It's just drawing lines on the chart. Okay, just drawing lines on the chart to support whatever bias I have, and make me feel good about myself. All right, come on, Bitcoin, you can do this. Let's get to new all-time high. There we go. All right, here we go. It's a key moment here. It's a key moment. Will we dip past? Will we dip below this? It's looking like we need to go to the 1 minute chart. Okay. There it is. Oh, obviously the Bitcoin is respecting our our projected line here. It's respecting that, of course, because we've been right all along. Let me just fix this one real quick. There we go. We are correct still in our lines. Right. So far our thesis holds true. Bitcoin is going up forever. Okay. There it is. As you can see by my technical analysis, that yes, clearly Bitcoin has bounced back off of the support and is now on its way to make a new all-time high. For those of you watching, this is a joke, okay? I'm not doing TA. I'm just messing around, because doing TA is not helpful, guys. You're gambling, okay? These are all lines I just made up out of nothing without any kind of experience in technical analysis. So this is not financial advice. This is just a funny segment to show how crazy it is to just draw lines on the chart that justify your beliefs in the upwards or downwards direction. You can always tweak your lines and make them fit whatever idea you think you have about what Bitcoin's going to do. Nobody knows what Bitcoin's going to do. These lines are all BS. Anybody charting lines, I don't know. Maybe they have something that I don't understand. And it is possible. I'm not afraid to admit that. But for the most part, nobody knows what Bitcoin's going to do besides go up. Because as long as the money printers keep printing, the money continues to lose purchasing power, and you need more of those weaker dollars to buy the same amount of Bitcoin. So therefore, Bitcoin will always go up. That is a guarantee. That is the only certainty we can give, is that it will continue to go up because the dollar continues to be printed. Okay. The rest of this stuff is just for fun. Okay. Of course, I need to adjust my arrow here because now I am more correct than before. Boom. So it might happen sooner than expected. Making our way to all-time high. All right. I'm done. That's enough. That's enough of that shenanigans. Where are we? Here we are. All right. All right, boys. I guess Bitcoin will not. Oh, they just pump. Did you see pump? I guess it just pumped a little bit. It's pumping back. You know what? Let's just keep watching it because I think it might happen. Let's see what goes. See it. So obviously now Bitcoin is starting to make it past this little support, this little resistance now, because previous support becomes resistance. And so if we can make it through here, get above the support, get above this resistance, then it becomes support, and then we can bounce off of that and keep going up, right? That's the thesis. Let's see. Oh man, we're gonna do it. I think it's gonna go. I don't know, I think it's gonna go. Will we see new all-time high? I'm just people still ask, but what's it backed by? Exactly. That's so true, dude. I'm here to buy the top. Exactly. I'm not here. That's so funny. All right, the support is coming into play. We're getting a candle here. What's a candle saying? Okay. So we couldn't quite make it through. Oh, we wicked above there, but then we got rejected right there. Rejected. The resistance rejected us, and we're gonna have to adjust our lines again to make our lines work with our thesis. There we go. That probably works right there. Okay. As you can see, Bitcoin is respecting our orange line here of higher lows. Nothing but higher lows up in this house. Higher lows in the house, and maybe a V reversal here from this little dip will get us back up and in the neighborhood of the new all-time high. As of this moment, we are 0.51% away from a new all-time high. Just do it. Oh. Okay, we're drawing a little okay, it's okay. 58 minutes. The 1 minute chart is kind of fun to look at. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty interesting. Can you guys hear that jet flying overhead? It's pretty loud. It looks like you can. It's tapering off now. Oh man, we're losing. Oh, cool. We're losing a little bit of momentum here. What's gonna happen? Oh, is it gonna break through our imaginary line? Let's adjust our line so that we can continue to look like we're right. Oh, nice. Sorry, Beacon. Just America flying overhead, keeping us safe. There's a naval base nearby. It's like I get to see all the cool jets, like the Hornets, the Ospreys, all the latest aircraft. There's some really cool ones out there. I don't even know the names of some of them, but like there's one that it's just a regular. It looks like a regular. It looks like a jet. Well, it is a jet. It is a jet, but all the angles look all futuristic. It looks like a spaceship almost. And the cool part, besides it looking like a spaceship, is that it hovers, dude. It just sits there. I mean, it's not using like anti-gravity or anything like that, but it's still using like jets and like the control of airflow, I guess, or like the jet. But they angle the actual outlets of the jet like downwards, and this jet will just stay in one spot like a helicopter, right? And then it could land like this. It's not, and I'm not talking about the Harrier. Like the Harrier had a whole little thing, and the funnels moved, and it like the old one. No, it's like a modern one. It's like a Raptor or something. I don't know. And that thing just, I think they call it a fallen leaf maneuver. It just kind of goes like that. It just lands straight down instead of having to land like on a runway. It's pretty cool. I've seen it kind of like, I've seen a couple of them landing near the at the Air Force at the naval. I don't know if it's a naval base or anyway at the base. You drive down there, and sometimes you get lucky. You get to see them land, and yeah, it's pretty wild. Oh, look at that! Speaking of aliens and leaf maneuvers, Bitcoin's about to rise up and get closer to the all-time high. We busted through, boys. We busted through the resistance. Let's see if we can stay above it, and it becomes support for this the next leg up to $123,000 Bitcoin. Oh, it looks like it is. That candle closed above support, and now that resistance is support. Do I sound like I know what I'm saying? Now the resistance is support. I was sleepy, but now I'm awake when I see the all-time high. Let's go. All right, so far my totally made up lines are holding true. Oh, let's go, baby. Sydney just woke up. Sydney, Australia just woke up. The market opened, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They are here to buy. They're here to pump. They're going to pump you up. Sydney just started. Sydney market just opened, and let's track it with a little square. There it is. I'm going to add a square to track this. Or is it this one? Where's our squares? Damn it. I had it too. I think it's in here. Yeah, rectangle. Let's add a rectangle that tracks our 15-minute open for Sydney. Okay. Oops. This is going to show us what direction Sydney is going to go. Okay. Are they going to take Bitcoin all the way up? Take it to the limit? Take it to the new all-time high? We'll know after 15 minutes. Once the 15-minute block establishes the range, we'll know if they're going to break out to the top or bring it back down to the underground, to the Bitcoin, to the pleb underground. Welcome everybody to the BS technical analysis, technical non-analysis, technical nonsense, the non-technical analysis. Made up analysis. Strong. Okay. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart. So we had a strong initial open of the Sydney market, but unfortunately the sellers are selling into strength, exchanging their pristine Bitcoin for dirty Australian dollars. Gross. Shout out to Phil and Sir Ulrich over at the Pleb Underground. Choo! You guys don't have a Pleb Underground shirt? It's a collector's edition. I can't open the box. Bought it with my own money. Oh, here we go. Making a comeback. I'm gonna go back to the 1-minute chart because it's more exciting, guys. There it is. Back at the 1-minute chart, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to wait for Sydney to establish its range in the first 15 minutes of trading. Once it establishes its trading range at the 15-minute mark, we will then be able to see which direction they intend to take Bitcoin in. Will they pump it or will they dump it? Pump or dump, it doesn't matter. We stack. All right, so we're still in that range. The first 15 minutes are just laying down the groundwork. They're just establishing it, but they might take off. We are now officially 0.28% away from the new all-time high. 0.28% from a new all-time high. Welcome. My name is Roman. I'm here to buy Bitcoin and take custody. only. I don't trade. This is just a little extra we're doing on the show to make fun of the traders, I guess you could say. with my lines drawn out of nothing. Just it's called what do we call it? Non-technical analysis of Bitcoin rise to new all-time high. Okay, so far my lines have been holding true, and with the opening of Sydney, it might even make us get to 1 Bitcoin even sooner. I'm gonna adjust my line so it looks like I was correct the whole time. And if you want, oh, there it goes. It's making a little bit of a move. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart. See where we're at. Okay, so we're 6 minutes into the open for Sydney, and it's pushing up again. It's making another go. It's making another go. And will it continue? Will the sellers push it back down? It looks like they're trying. They're trying, but they can't. They're trying, but they can't. There's more buyers. Okay, the buyers are winning now because they're pumping the price. Let's go. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it. Let's go, baby. We need a rocket ship right here. That's what we need. Where's a rocket ship? I gotta find a rocket before. Oh, there's a rocket. That's a nose. Never mind. That's a nose. That's a nose. Oh, it's pumping. It's going. It's going. Oh, dang. Oh, there it is. The rocket ship. Where's the rocket? That's an airplane. There's a rocket. Boom. Where'd it go? There it is. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have liftoff? My non-technical analysis is the best on the internet, guys. Okay, just letting you know. Non-technical analysis hour is on. Monitoring the price of Bitcoin on our way to the new all-time high. As you can see, we are on the way to a new all-time high. The Sydney market just opened, and it is doing its thing. The buyers are winning, and they're about to pump it up even more. Pump it. Pump it. Let's go. It's the best non-technical analysis on the internet. There it is. Bitcoin up forever. Get ready for the move. There it is. All right. Now that is a chart worth charting. Okay, so we are at... Oh, that's funny. The angle changes. Okay. So there it is. We are at $123,010. So close. We do need to do another check of the distance between the price and the new all-time high. We are 0.17% away from a new all-time high. Crazy, right? 0.17 away from a new all-time high. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to choose a different track. I'm trying to find that one epic track we were listening to a bunch last time. It was really good. Was it this one? Was it a pump song? That one? Now we need a pumpier song, dude. We need a pumpier song than that. Let me find one. No, that's not pumpy enough. Let's see. It's not pumpy enough. It's making the price of Bitcoin go down. We need one that's more pumpy. How about this one? How about this one? Yeah, it likes it. It likes it. Here we go. Pump it up. Make it happen. We are well past our hour here. We're an hour and 11 minutes into the stream. Waiting for Bitcoin to pump past the new all-time high. Oh, pumping. Oh, it wants to go. It wants to go. Let it flow. Okay, this will be the third. This will be the first. This will be the 15-minute candle right there. Once that completes in 3 minutes, we will see on the next candle what direction Bitcoin wants to go. If it's gonna actually go through the new all-time high, or if it's gonna stay stuck going sideways until tomorrow or till later today. I don't know. But this will give us a good idea of what direction it's gonna go. Based on my untechnical analysis, my non-technical analysis of the Bitcoin price. Okay. So far, my line has been on spot, exactly where it needs to be. This is the best non-technical analysis you can get on YouTube. So remember to smash the like button and share this non-technical analysis with your friends, because this is where you get the Bitcoin signal. I wonder if we can put some text up here, just some random text. Oh, we can. Perfect. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to do, what I needed right here. All right, give me some messages to put on the chart for additional inspiration. For the people coming in that don't understand. Shots fired. Shots fired. There it is. How's that for some technical analysis? Should be suckers with that apostrophe, right? All right, here we go. We're at an important inflection in the stream. We're about to hit the 15-minute window, the first 15-minute candle of the Sydney session, which will, after this, oh, it's gonna pump. Oh, it's gonna pump, dude. I can see it. It's gonna go. It has to. Right when we go to the next candle, it's gonna pop. Watch. It's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. It's gonna hit vortex velocity. That's what this track is called. Lunar Leap. Let's listen to this one. There it goes. There it goes. It broke above. No, we gotta set this. We gotta set this to there. Okay, we need a 5 minute. We need a 5 minute candle to close above 123,000. Wow. Wow. That one's a little too much, I think, for my taste. Let's move on to the next one. Epic charts. Here we go. We are getting so much closer. We are now 0.13% away from. Oh no, not that. No, sorry, we're not. Back here. Okay, this a 5 minute candle has to close above this little white box. Okay, that's how we know which direction it's gonna go in. So once it closes above, once a 5 minute candle closes above our support structure for the beginning of the session here, or our window, for our price action window for the beginning of the session, then we'll know which way it's gonna go. And I don't know that for sure. I'm just saying. Just a guy on the internet making up stuff. Okay. All I know is that you don't have enough Bitcoin, and trading is a sucker's game. I didn't change it. Oh, there it goes. All right. Will we break our support line? See those? Even though this wicked above the window, it doesn't count because it broke, because it completed within the window, so it doesn't count. It has to go out of the window and close a 5 minute candle outside of that little square. If it does that, it should mean that it's gonna go up, continue to go up. If it doesn't do that and it goes down, it breaks below, then it's gonna reverse and go down, right? Oh, we're losing mojo right there on that one. Let me adjust my candle so it looks like I'm right. Boop. Adjust my my non-technical analysis so that we can see that I'm still correct. Oh, that's right. That's right. We need to play DCA to BTC. That's right. I'll pop that up right now. Cut the music. This will get it pumping for sure. About to get the stream copyright striked, but it's okay. It's worth it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like quakes.
It's time to DCA to BTC, boys.
2023. Yeah. Gonna DCA to BTC.
Hey, do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. We've been streaming for over an hour and it only got one measly like. There we go.
Yeah.
Going to the 1 minute chart.
Yo, DCA to BTC, DCA to BTC, monthly, weekly, daily, finna, DCA to BTC, GBP, USD, I DCA to BTC, my TZS, I made it blessed, I DCA to BTC, cause every single year, I keep losing spending power, and I can't make it back even if I work double hours, and they tell me volatility, what's that gotta do with me? Let the bulls and bears fight, DCA
0.2% away from new all-time high.
FTX crashed. Oh snap, look at that. Yo, BTC is 15 G's. Stack, sats, Odell keeps on telling me. Stack, sats, Odell keeps on telling me. DCA to BTC, DCA
That's
to
right.
BTC.
Everyone has been in
Monthly,
profits
weekly,
from
daily,
BTC.
BTC.
Everyone's in
to
profits.
BTC, GBP, USD,
Here we go.
DCA to BTC. My TZS, I made it blessed. I DCA to BTC. Woo!
So undecided. Maybe this candle will pop off.
DCA to BTC. quakes don't play when it comes
there it
to
goes.
DCA.
Oh, we're pumping.
Yo,
Oh, we're
quakes
pumping.
Don't play when it comes to DCA.
We're
Yo,
4 minutes in.
quakes don't play
We need 4
when it
minutes.
comes to
We just come to the
DCA.
close
Yo,
above.
quakes don't play
It's a
when
fake
it
out.
comes to
It's a fake
DCA.
out.
Man, there's no doubt about it. Man,
It's a
I'm
fake out. I knew it.
BTC only.
Oh,
Got
they're
my
bringing it
big
back.
boss,
That was just a
man,
short
and
stop.
my
Like that was just a
wallet
stop run, dude.
man, on stem
That was a
still,
stop
they know
run.
me, man, on Wave Lake, they know me.
It was a stop run on the on people running shorts. Oh, the buyers. Oh, no! It's gonna mess. It's gonna ruin our technical analysis. How dare you? That's okay. We can easily fix our technical analysis. We're losing support. No, it's holding on. It's holding on. Our support line is holding strong right there. Move it a little bit. There we go. Totally within the specs of our support line. And yeah. I don't know. That's an interesting move right there. That's usually a stop run right there. Right here. People that are they did a stop run here. For people that are running shorts. People are expecting it to go down from here. They put their stop run up here in case like their stop loss up here in case it ran up. It hit their stop loss, brought it back down, and now it's going to continue up probably. Okay, that's what I would do if I was a market maker. That's how I would take your money. Okay, I would take your money if you ran a short against Bitcoin right here by pushing it up to hit your stop loss on your short, and then after I liquidate your stop loss, I bring it back down and let you buy into it again. Let you buy your stop loss again, and then pump it. Here we go. Pump it. Okay, did we close above on the 5 minute yet? Ooh, 5 minute, 2 minutes. 2 minutes away from the 5 minute candle closing. And when that happens, we'll get this one. No, it's not that one. This one? Oh, shoot. 1 minute, 30 seconds for the 5 minute candle to close. And if it's struggling. I don't know. Strike price of 123,070. 123,070. Is that what it was? Damn, dude. My spaceship is getting in the way. I think my spaceship got in the way of it pumping. Let me just move my spaceship out of the way so it doesn't C-block the pump next time. Totally within our guesstimates. There we go. Now it's got some room to run. What I'm afraid of is that this might turn into an M, which is not good. How come I can't? Here. This is what I don't want to happen right here. I'm going to put it in here. This goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then back down to collect all these. Oops. Let me put this as an alternate universe. The bear scenario. Okay. We'll know right here which way it goes. Reset for tomorrow, keep us in the same range. If this candle, Yeah, we got into the candle. It didn't close above. Man. Could go either way. Could go either way. Oh, it's definitely not gonna make it. Dang. All right. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. All right. We are well over the 30-minute mark. The 1 hour and 30 minutes. Oh, wait, it's pumping. Just when I'm about to sign off. It's starting to pump. Is it going to make it this time? Is it going to pump? That was a nice little 1 minute candle right there. Trying to get it back. Will we get back into the right range? Actually, we're doing pretty good still. It's still above the support here. From all of our chart and untechnical analysis, our non-technical analysis still holding true. Okay. There we go. Just making another run at it. I lost power. I lost power. It's definitely gonna come back. Let's see if it comes back to this range. Let's add this here. Let's add a Fibonacci to this candle. Right there. It's gotta stay above this 0.5. Or else it's gonna come all the way back down and recover this whole candle. Let's see. If it stays above this, we should be good to go. Should be good to go. So far, so good. So far, so good. All this TA is making me hungry. All this untechnical analysis. Thinking about it. What is up with that song? Hype song, hype track. Come on, Bitcoin. All right, Hard Huddle, have a good one, dude. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, we tried. I tried to sign off. I tried to end the stream, but then Bitcoin started pumping for a second, like mini pump. We're so close, yet so far. All right, but this is why we DCA to BTC, guys. So we don't have to sit here and watch the charts. Whoa, what happened to my face? This is why we DCA to BTC, so we don't have to be here in front of the charts all day long, even though it's pretty exciting. It's pretty fun. But we must continue on to figure out different ways to continue to stack and to grow our stack, of course. Okay? So let's wrap this baby up and call it a day. Because it's, what's it today? Wednesday? Because it's Wings Wednesday. and those wings ain't gonna eat themselves. Let's get out there, stack some Bitcoin, take some custody of that Bitcoin, and stack some wing bones on your plate after you chomp them down. All right. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show, where hopefully we'll be at a new all-time high and we could buy the top again. Buying the top forever, boys. See you guys tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Bye, guys. Pump it up.